getting more car count for your auto repair shop more difficult? Does it feel like somebody put a road closed sign out in front of your repair shop? On this video, I'm going to tell you about the car count blockers that you might be dealing with. Show you how to remove them. But buckle up because we're starting right now. Hey, welcome to Car Count Hackers. My name's Matthew, and I'm passionate about helping you grow your car count, income, and profits so that you can change the lifestyle of everyone that you care about. So, I asked you if you had any car count blockers. Is it like you feel some days that there's a road sign saying road closed out in front of your shop? Well, let's dig into it and find out if you have any of these car count blockers. Car count blocker number one is really simple. You don't have a plan. A plan is really simple. I need X by Y. I'm not talking about some sophisticated business plan. After all, you're probably not looking for investment on Shark Tank or anything like that. A simple plan need X by Y, but it's got to have a date on it. Car count blocker number two, lack of a skill or confidence. Now, these sort of go hand in hand. Let me explain. I bring my car into your shop and I say, hey, my car's got a nasty squeak when I hit the brakes and sometimes it pulls. Well, you have the skill to go ahead and diagnose that problem. You have the skill to repair those brakes, get rid of the squeaks, get rid of the pull. Am I right? So that skill gives you the confidence to go ahead and sell me the job and get my car in and do the work. My question to you is, do you have the skill to get car count? Car count blocker number three, the fear of what if. This is a conversation that's going on in your head, and you're concerned about what if, or what will they think. You're concerned about what your competitor's going to think about you. You're concerned about what your customers are going to think. What about your significant other? Well, I have a news flash for you. The only person that counts is the paying customer. The customer at your front counter who books a job with you and pays for that job is the only one that really gets a vote as to whether you are doing it right or not. So you've got to get rid of that fear of what if. Car count blocker number four, you don't have a target. Look, you need that plan to have a target. Consider it this. Have you ever gone on a long road trip? Maybe you're on the East Coast and you want to go to Vegas. You know it's going to be a few days driving, so you've got a map, you've got your GPS, or you're using GPS on your phone. You've got a route planned out. You know roughly where you're going to stop in between, and you've got a target of Las Vegas. And trust me, you'll know when you get there. So let me ask you this. Understanding that that's pretty typical for a road trip, would you get in a car and drive around aimlessly for 3 or 4 days, not knowing where you're going, not knowing, where you're heading or anything like that? I think you wouldn't. But that leads to the question when it comes to your car count. Do you have a target? Don't compare yourself to other shops. Don't compare yourself to new car dealers. Just compare yourself to last week. Do you have a target that's slightly higher for this week? Is it going to be 1 car a day? 2 cars a day? What's the target? But think about it. You wouldn't get in a car and drive around aimlessly for 3 days trying to figure out where you're going. So why would you operate your repair shop that way? Car count blocker number 5, you don't have a system. A system is something that you can do repeatedly. Simple, rinse and repeat. Do it month to month and build yourself a car count machine. What I like most about the word system is what it stands for. Save yourself stress, time, energy, and money. That's having a system. So what's your system? Number 6 is your procrastination and fear of perfection. I know it happens all the time. It's not ready yet. It's not good enough. The only person that gets a vote in that is your customer. And I guarantee you that trying to attain perfectionism is going to be the killer of your car count every time. By the way, in the comments down below, can you tell me if you have any of these car count blockers? Do you have a system? Do you have a target? Go ahead and share that. I'd love to hear from you, and I'm sure it'll help other people who come along and watch this video. Car count blocker number 7 is distractions. And listen, we all have them in our life, especially when we've got a cell phone. You know, whether it be Facebook or whether you're watching network television, maybe you're a Netflix user and you like to binge watch Netflix. They're all distractions. And it's critical that you start to make some sort of change with those distractions. Look, it can be as simple as taking a half hour or an hour a day to sit down and do a little bit of planning. Create a plan, create a system, look at your target, and start pulling in the car count. Does all this make sense? Go ahead and leave your comments down below and tell me. Hey, and if you want a little bit of advice on how you can change things, go ahead and look for the link down below, Ask the Car Count Fixer, and shoot me a message. We can get on the phone and talk about it, and I'll give you my best opinion on what you can do to start getting car count. Make sense? And I don't know if you're aware of this. I'm just about ready to release my brand new free training course, How to Double Your Car Count in 89 Days without wasting any of your hard-earned dollars on that money-sucking advertising. Look, I'm going to show you the 3 pillars of car count. Let's face it, there's only 3 pillars to getting car count. There's only 3 things that you need to understand to get an unlimited stream of car count. They're pretty simple. Then I'm going to reveal my car count cube. This is a simple 4 steps, fill-in-the-blank check boxes, if you will, that everything that you do with your marketing has to meet these 4 criteria. It's just that simple. Follow that simple acid test for your marketing, and I will guarantee that you will make every marketing dime you spend work like a dollar. Hey, my name's Matthew Lee, and I thank you so much for taking a minute out of your day to watch. But next thing is go over here and check out these videos. Don't forget to hit the subscriber button and ring the bell icon. That way, you'll know every time I upload new videos, because let's face it, when it comes to your car count, nothing changes if nothing changes.